Hey. Yippee! Alright. Kia ora anō whānau. Apologies. We had some errors. Some technological errors. But we're back. I'll put the link in the chat again for our matches. And we are back here. One danger from game 1 to start. On ball 2, player 3. It looks like he was overtaken by Isaiah and his ball. Isaiah now sitting on 30 mil. Very nice. It's a good place to be. Damon now has jam lit again. Careful, bobbling out, right out lane. There you go. It's so hard to see. It's so hard to see where that right out lane is and where that ball is going. It's tough. It's tough stuff, I tell you. Although Mike will be happy to have an opportunity here, an easier opportunity to catch up, build his way back up. So we've got just over 7 mil from Raf, 30 from Isaiah, 21 from Damon, and Mike starting his ball here with just over 8 million points. And he'll be looking to do largely what he did in his first ball, which is work on his progress with jam. I expect, this is what I'm guessing he's going to do. Work towards jam, work towards mode progress, rinse and repeat. Only because the game is proving to be particularly risky anytime you go anywhere else. And that was an unavoidable sling of death into the out lane down. Having shot the jackpot targets on the left. Straight into this thing, straight into the out lane. Tough, unavoidable. Now it looks like Raf has his Alba multi-ball lit here, if I can read that play field correctly. So if he hops himself into the right ramp, is it going to go all the way up? No, it's going back down. Oh, good. Well recovered, well recovered. It was a little scary. Alright, and he's got one danger, and he's tilted. And that is really tough. That is really tough. Perhaps Raf has just some sort of magnetic link into the tilt ball because it feels like he's behaving himself. And that's a tough ball 3. It's a really tough ball 3. Isaiah, come on. I'm going to give it a moment for the tilt bob to settle. Now, I imagine Isaiah's... Oh, he's moved up now, so there's a few things going on here. Moved up now to change song. It's interesting to know what song he'll pick. I would pick a whole lot of Rosie at this point because I like how it starts quickly. That being said, he's still got ball save. Thunderstruck is a popular choice. He started it immediately. Well done. Isaiah still got his ball save, so that sling into the right out lane does not bother him in the slightest. And here he's cradle up on the right, looking comfortable, sitting on 32 mil. There we go, completing his in lanes up the top. Whole lot of Rosie is lit. Working again towards a song change, but it's not the biggest number of points, so I can't say that it's an intentional strategy. It may well be, I like it. Oh, and then, the right out lane gave him a little blessing. Wobbled itself in the correct way, and it's a beautiful save, little shats into the left. And Isaiah seems quite content just playing the mode here, potentially working towards a tall ball, I believe is the one for the orbits. And based on the feeds from the orbits, it's not a bad shout. They seem to be feeding quite nicely. Especially, when you get those bricks going into the outlanes, that's scary, and the orbit bricks are seeming to behave themselves a little bit. Up back into the cannon. He's got multi-ball started. This is jam multi-ball, so he did progress his ramps enough. Well done, Isaiah. And straight back up into that ramp for a jackpot. Straight into the right for another jackpot. He's got his cannon there. Will he be aiming? He's still got ball save. Why not? He's not going to try to wait for it, though. He's going to get straight back into maintaining control over his balls here. He's moved himself up to 44. He's having what can only be described as a brilliant round. Good job, homie. He's got an edible there, he sure has. Using his VIP tickets. I like to save that when I'm training, but then again, sometimes it's hard to know if the edible VIPs are there, right? Unfortunately, that's no ball save there, so back to a 2-ball multi. He's working his jackpot. He's on a 55 mil now. It's a lovely score, especially given the tiltiness of this game this morning. So Isaiah looking comfortable. That's an unfortunate sort of attempt to cradle separate right into the left out lane. Is he going to give him a little jackpot to go? Kahori sits now at 62 mil. That's pretty nice. Still got some opportunity though, right? Continuing to work on his jam multi-ball for the 3rd time, and that's a tough little brick into the left. But very good work. I give that a little clap from behind the screen. So Damon and Mike trying to catch 65 mil from Isaiah here. Damon starting with a bit of a better position at 21. But the sensitivity of this game, as well as the open out lanes and the lack of balls, are proving to be risky. But Damon straight into his multi-ball here. He's not going to bother with targets, instead aiming to hit the bell instead. But unfortunately, missing that. Oh, maybe he was aiming for something else. I just know it's a common choice. Jackpot on the left ramp. Comfortable, well saved there. Ball save is out. We've got 2 times playfield ready here. So some opportunity to move his way up points nicely. There we go, we're getting some good jackpots here. 840,000 apiece. Thanks to that multiplier. And he's got his replay, which is always a nice feeling. It feels like the game's telling you you're doing a good job. And he's built his way all the way up to 43, so he's not all that far up. He's used his VIPs, he's gotten his edible, so now we're in a 3-ball jam multi-ball. Playfield multiplayer has turned off. But jackpot's lit on both ramps. Mode progress lit. All over the show. And he's sitting now at 45 mil, and he is playing this cautiously. He's taking his time. He knows that he needs to do some work here if he wants to finish this group on top of Isaiah. Can't let him win the second game. And Damon, having come in second on the first game, looking to put some pressure on for game 3. Unfortunately, we've lost a ball, but we're still in multi-ball, and we're trapped up again on the right flipper. Well read, and it's unfortunate drain down the middle, but it's all good, and we just need to, like he was doing before, just sort of slow it down. Good job, Damon, sitting on 47. And that is the same way Isaiah drained. Same brick, pretty much, into the left out lane. That's really unfortunate. It's on 50 mil, so a guaranteed 3rd, depending on how Mike goes here. Isaiah guaranteed 2nd. And Ref will be taking 4th. Now Mike, having come in 4th in the first game, definitely looking for a win here. And it appears that this would have been his pick. So he'll be hoping for a good result. Looking through some mode progress here. He's changing the song though. Where are we at now? There we go, cradling up on the left, getting some stability. Oh, what was your score? Good job in. back. We'll be finishing this game in third. Isaiah taking 2 games back to back. So it's a largely similar finish to the first game. Isaiah in first, Damon in second. Ref in fourth this time, Mike Burke taking third place. So Isaiah looking very comfortable, if not guaranteed. I have to do the math to progress. There's a top 2 progress. Top 2 progress from each group here. Now while they're picking their third game, we have some results from the other groups here. On the Star Trek for Group 2, Will DeVos took first after losing the first game, so that's a good sort of recovery. Mark Sanger took second, Sam Donnell took third, and Callum Boston took fourth, which in their group puts Mark Sanger in first place on 12 points, Will and Sam tied in second on 8 points, and Callum Boston in fourth place on 4 points. And in Group 3, Game 1 finished with Hugo Strang in first, Esther Ahrenheim in second, Hamish Guthrie in third, and Lockwood Caudle in fourth. They're now playing Close Encounters of the Third Kind. We'll follow our first group though, since they are on Game 3, going to Circus Voltaire, which has potentially moved positions in the shop. Does Circus have a camera, Circus Voltaire? It doesn't? Oh, we can't watch them. That's so sad. I'm sorry, Stream Fano won't be able to watch Group 1's Game 3, but we may be able to watch Group... Should we watch... We might be able to watch Group 2's Game 3 on Medieval Madness. Let's see if I can find where that game is on my list of games. Is it going to be on the right spot? Nah, that's Game Show. Iron Maiden is still Iron Maiden. King Kong is still King Kong. Close Encounters is still Close Encounters, so we might end up there. I'm not sure that Medieval has a camera. Does Medieval have a camera? Does Medieval have a camera? What would it be? It doesn't? Alright, Close Encounters it is. Alright, we'll have a look now at Close Encounters. This is our Group 3, Game 2. Group 3, Game 2. I'll have to see. So Player 1, it's a Player 1, Player 3 game. I believe this will be our first, actually it could be second set from our group of 4. Here on the ball now we have Hugo Strang. He won Game 1 on Jurassic Park for this group. And he's sitting here now, sorry, he's Player 3, or Player 2 for this game, sitting on 466,000, which is a nice score on this game. And what Hugo is looking to do here is just under, because we are not a lone target on the top left, there's a little roto spinner. And on that roto spinner sits a star. If you hit that star, you get a bonus multiplier. So we had 2 times there, so we hit it once. Most shots in this game increase your bonus. So if you get that multiplier and you move that bonus up, you get hundreds of thousands of points upon exit, which means 2 things. 1, that's where all the points lie. And 2, you don't want to tilt. That's your points, baby. You want to play this game kind, you want to play this game fair. Here we have Hamish Guthrie, our IFPA rep of New Zealand, a lovely fella, owner of this arcade and mini-games within it. He's sitting here on 233,000, and he's already hit his star once for his playfield multiplier. Kia ora, Tyler. And so now he'll be aiming for that roto target again. No, but like I said, don't tilt it. Don't tilt it on your way out. You'll get some points. I suppose it's ball 5, so he had to do something, but still. You hope for some more points than what you're getting. So Hugo, this will give us an indication as to whether he is in the first cohort here or the second. He's still playing. So I believe, Hamish, are you and Hugo player 1 and 2 of your group? Cool. So Hugo here is player 2. This means that after he finishes his ball, Lachlan and Esther will take over in this player 1, player 3 game. Hugo's built himself up here to 553,000. And, oh look at that, I missed it all, but he's already got his way up to 5x. Look, he's disappointed, but it's 5x, look at it go. He's gonna push himself up to 600,000. That's juicy, that's a juicy score. Good job, Hugo. Yes, I don't think I can serve it to you, but, oh, okay. Oh, I'll let the expert do it. Alright, so Hugo's finishing up here on 609 or 610, and Hamish on 252. I wonder if I can put a little scores to catch. Sometimes there is one. Can you tell me what the scores were so I can remember?
25203.
I'm actually just gonna write them down here. I know there's some way I can put them on there, but where? Oh, here? Mr. Hoople, 604.
690.
Okay. It's a nice score, Hugo. Well done. Esther, starting ball 1 here. She's unfortunately just drained, but she has got a 4 times bonus multiplier. So that's going to push her up hopefully over 100,000. Not quite. Set her up on 75,000 after ball 1. Now Lachlan Caudle here. Lachlan came 4th in the first game on Jurassic Park. Sort of a selector's curse, right? He would have picked that game. It didn't work out for him. Which we see not all uncommonly in this position. So Lachlan here again going to be aiming for that star target. He's hit it once, which gives him 2 times multiplier. I might be able to do it. Let's see. 2 tokens. Oop. F-bus. Oh, cool. Learning. Lachlan here hit his star target 2 more times. He's on a 4 times bonus multiplier, which is a nice place to be on ball 1. So now if you can hit it 1 more time, he gets the max 5 times. And then you can work on boosting up that bonus as much as possible. You can do that in all sorts of ways. Filling out the inlanes up the top, the ABC, is a really nice way of doing so. Also somewhat safe, really, and also those drop targets on the right. There will be various other targets that are lit, so you'll see the spinner's lit at the moment as well for 1,000 per spin. As a plastic spinner, though, not all that juicy. It's not going to go crazy. Definitely better than it used to be, but still a little tough. Oh, and well read there. Well, nice little movement just to shimmy it into the inland. And with his 5 times bonus multiplier, now he's just looking to boost it up. Let's go, Lachlan. Yeah, as you see, there's that plastic spinner, though. It's a little... Oh, nice center post save. If you can get a nice shot up there, work on your inlanes, get some points on the spinner. Now, we haven't seen much of the Kirk in this game, but it is still working, right? The Kirk bounce on close encounters. You can just let the ball roll off the flipper to go onto the other flipper, respectively. A nice, easy way to move it over to wherever you need it to be. But Lachlan with a very nice looking ball 1 there, 153,000. Still a fair bit to catch up to the 604 required for first, and even the 252 required for second. But still a very good start. A reminder for anyone watching that this is a 5-ball game as well, rather than 3. There's not that much that carries over, so it truly is 5 individual balls, or anything that carries over, really. Oh no! That's so mean, Esther. Just slightly too far to the left of that spinner. Knocked it into the left outland. But truly, one can really be a 1-ball game. The one thing about it being a 5-ball game is that if you max out your bonus multiplier for each ball and get some good points, it's a lot easier to move up to a score like 600,000 than if you try to do it all in one ball, because it means you have to get your 5 times bonus multiplier and then a lot of bonus. So you're playing for a lot longer than if you were to kind of do it a bit more consistently. Now Lachlan hit that star target once, so he's on his 2 times bonus multiplier. And he's back up there working on his inlays. Not going to let it bounce across to the left. Oh no! Back flipped it down. The classic. There's almost